Most welcome. I'm Charlotte Chi, and today let's bring through more information about actually the entire movement from getting out of the water vibration into the pure fire vibration, that is the Mars, the Aries energies connected to Cassiopeia, the red light into your moonlight. And that has not always been easy to understand why that has such a strong pulsation, actually a strong drive into it. But let's cover that from the beginning. A red wave vibration moves through the root first, and when the root in your bodily functions are completely obstructed, there is no fire engine moving in, there is no change moving through, because it is the root that is the problem of any other problem going on the planet. Changing the root in your body and opening the fire vibration that connects in the first place with the creator engines in your garden of Eden, or your sacral center, is what will bring the changes through. And so the alignments here go from truly cleansing out all the glands in your root center, the sexual glands, the pubic bone, the blood circulation, but essentially the water. So the water that holds the consciousness or the emotions through old connections, old friendships, deep sexual relationships, but also a lot of frustrations and drama, or anything that played out that made you wonder why you had to move through a lot of difficulties. All of that is deeply stored in your root center. And once you work with that, so I would strongly suggest to always get the right, great healing dragon through your root center, but be specific, actually. Specific for the water, the blood, the bones, and the nerves that hold on to old consciousness, because that is the reason why so many people go back into old relationships. That is the reason why new businesses are not working. That is the reason why the new gate in your sacral center, the beauty of creation, cannot open up. So that is truly imperative. For those who want guided meditational healings that are truly extremely deep, I suggest to go on my website, my online, charlottechi.info, and there's a lot. There's just an online from an hour to many days, so you find anything you would like to have. As they are extremely deep, they can be applied for many years, and because understanding comes from applications, you know, your apps on your app phone. Once you get to work with an app, you get to understand it and you get to know it better. The same goes for meditation. So getting into that fire vibration needs to open up that fire. You need to feel it. You need to feel that passion, that engine that moves from Mars in the root to Cassiopeia in your brain, and that is when you truly get new insight, new understanding, new creative capabilities, and that moves the self-exploration into new levels of authenticity, because we're all moving into these degrees, right? And so yeah, I think it's very important to take a leap onto that. I do really extreme deep sessions onto that, should you want a one-on-one via Skype. So that is what I offer. So apart from that, let's pull a card from my I Am faculty cards. to see what it says and see what I have in my book, and need to keep my book with it. Oh damn. I am the art of transformation, the fire that builds, you know. Very catchy. I love this artwork. You see the fire phoenix rising into wheels of light, the eternal wheels coming together. Very, very potent. We see the peach ray coming through, aligning with red, orange, and the black mover. The black mover that is actually, what is it? Infinite, unlimited potential to manifest. So here it all comes together, and that is card number 4. A 4 is a lightning bolt, and so you want to move into the lightning bolt. So whoop, you see, that is a lightning bolt, and you can put the number 4 in your brains and work with it and ask your source that you are willing to open up to that alignment. And that is how it comes through. So let's see what my book says. The I Am faculty. It's also on my website. So the fire is the element that quite often is misunderstood, for it can build energy or move into fields of complete destruction as well, as we know. You know, you can burn your house down. So we all have the power through communication to either lift ourselves and other people, or degenerate and destroy that have not been cleared from past experiences, like I've been explaining. And so you keep on recycling and recycling old consciousness in your entire organism, not only the brain, until you find a gate to release that and be at peace. But that takes some work, yes. And so many people, however, do not take responsible actions to deal with lower issues, but we truly need to do that. So issues like angers, fears, distress, jealousy, irritations, frustrations, grief, sadness, pride, despair. There is so much. So as we are living these extraordinary universal transitions, actually, in which everything, every element and human essence is being agitated, confronted, we are also being requested and expected, actually, to assist, inspire, and co-create with the conversion of everything that was evil. So there's a lot to reset on the planet. So the universe is expecting you to do your job. And that can be like just holding a crystalline grid in a particular place on the planet and putting your spiritual mental bodies into that, into the higher vibrations, as I've explained in my former videos, the vibrations with the violet ray, silver success, and white healing is very great. So, but anything that comes through your channel, of course, apply that, huh? And so this great transit point in evolution is in which you do the inner work that matches the outer work. So if there's anything you attract in your life you do not like, then there's something in your energy field that needs to be deleted. You cannot attract what is not within your field of energetic outlet. And once we respect that, because it's universal law, we can move a lot faster. So yeah, the artwork is very strong because it gives the exactitude of colors and merging with male-female components to the fire of the phoenix rising. So gold in the background truly always represent this new first golden age and the alchemical power within the gold ray that removes old stuff from our organism, and also light with the House of Light term Shambhala. I'm really in love with this artwork. Hope you like it. So it's very, very strong, you see. Yeah, well, I'm a strong person, so all my art is strong because that's what I am. That's what I have become through meditation. So everything that I have been putting in myself, aligning spiritual techniques, new techniques with evolution, with many sources, forces, elements, animal kingdoms, that is what comes out of me. Anything else cannot come out of me. That's the same working mechanics as with food. So the more vitamins, minerals you can take, although the earth doesn't offer much these days, so we need to move into electronic nutrition, the healthier you will feel, the more energy you will carry. So eat a lot of dense food, and the denser your brain will go. So I'm singing, right? So yeah, there is so much here in this book, but you get the heat of it, right? The fire of transformation. And so yes, it's very important you understand how deep that can move your brain waves, and how you need to balance the fire engine once you have cleared your root center, the sacral, and reset that to the brain. That is the moment the brain can align eventually with your heart. Doesn't mean you don't have love, but the higher potential or frequency and low vibration is like a motor mechanic. You feel all of the time pulsing really deep in your heart, non-stop. That is when you know you are truly aligned to the higher degrees with your source. And so I think everybody would want that, so we can work towards that and bring that through. So let me know if you apply these energies, and how you understand the fire energies, because if we do not go to the root of the problem, then we cannot solve anything. So our root center and sacral center carry the root of any problematic static. And once we eliminate that static, then we can move into new electricity. It is just experiencing and daring to bring new stuff in meditation, and having the alignment to your feet, your hands, your heart. So crown and root need to be completely open in order for the wheels of energy to open up. Sacred mathematics, sacred geometry, pardon me, or patterns. And that overrides the old consciousness in sacred geometry, because sacred geometry is very individual, yet can move certain configurations in a unified field. So that is for my next video, starting that out, and I wonder what I will bring through, actually, because I can never prepare for anything. It just either my channel works or it doesn't work, you know. It's the same with any electricity. So enjoy this week in your fire engine that is always moving up. Create unlimited in a black universal space. Align to the red dragon that moves with pure white Christ light, and you have a good go of healing your root and sacral centers. Thank you.